will have made a difference in my 17 years of life, but when I think of someone in my life who has made the biggest impact on me, I think of my mom. The brightest smile when you walk into a room, the most obnoxious laugh, the dancer at every single party, yep, that's my mom. She has helped shape me into the person that I am today, and I couldn't have asked for a better role model. Mom, this one's for you. She was born on September 6th in 1964 in Warren, Ohio. She grew up on 111 acres with her 2 brothers, 4 sisters, and 12 pets. Her dad was a doctor, and her mom was his secretary. Her childhood was filled with imagination, God, family, and love. She attended John F. Kennedy High School, and after graduation, she went to the University of Colorado. After her first semester, she transferred to the University of Akron. Then, after her second semester at Akron, she transferred to her final resting place, Kent State University, where she was one of the founding officers of the Fashion Student Organization. I guess you could say 3rd time's a charm. I don't even know where to begin. When I think of my mom, so many words come to mind. Loving, strong, hardworking, fearless, confident, dignified, supportive, and on and on and on. If I have to narrow it down, 4 characteristics stand out more than the rest. Happy, passionate, selfless, and faithful. So let's start with happy. My mom is one of the happiest people I've ever met in my entire life. She does everything with a smile on her face. Every morning when I would wake up and come downstairs, she would say, "Good morning, sunshine, twinkle toes." I have absolutely no idea where that came from, especially because I was not a morning person. I never appreciated it at the time, but looking back, I see the love and joy my mom expressed to me from the moment I woke up to the moment I went to bed. Passionate. My mom has worked extremely hard to get to where she is today, but it wasn't an easy journey. At the start of it all, my mom wanted to pursue a career in fashion. After college, she set off to find a job. She went to New York City and realized she hated the hustle and bustle of the big city. So she decided to follow her original plan to work for an Italian designer, specifically Giorgio Armani. She headed back home to Warren, Ohio to get her portfolio together with all of her designs. After months of hard work and persistence, she went to Italy to land a job with Giorgio Armani. With the help of many people, she finally set up an interview with him. He told her that there were no openings in his design department. She told him that she would work anywhere in his company, even his mailroom. He told her that she shouldn't waste her talent and she should be designing. She left brokenhearted and had no idea what to do. After a few months, she decided to get back on the horse. She teamed up with her sisters to start her company, Lena Fiore. They started out with jewelry and then moved towards feather coats. After 4 years of coat making, each sister went their separate ways. My mom then started another business, Cleveland Rocks Candy. She reached out to Jacobs Field to get them to sell Cleveland Rocks candy, but they said no. She reached out a second time, and they said yes. At Jacobs Field, she ran a candy cart in Kidsland. She worked there for 8 years and was very successful. Meanwhile, she came up with toy tattoos and trademarked them in 2004. In 2008, she walked away from her contract with Jacobs Field to focus on her new business. She has worked her way up to Kmart, Bed Bath & Beyond, Walmart, and an appearance on the Steve Harvey Show. Despite the failures and setbacks of her dreams, my mom has never given up on her passions. When life kicked her down, she kept working hard and persevering. My mom allowed her passion to become her purpose, and eventually it became her profession. The biggest dream my mom had was to be a mom. She wanted to be able to stay home with her kids while also providing for her family. And that's just what she did. She has been able to create a successful business right out of her basement, while still being there for my brother and I. She is living proof that dreams can come true, and if you work hard, anything is possible. Selfless. I cannot think of a time when my mom put herself before my dad, my brother, and I. After a long, busy day, she always manages to have a warm meal on the table for my family and I, even if it's fast food. She has worked hard around her schedule so that she never misses a cheer competition, football game, or banquet. Whenever I used to get sick, she would take care of me during the day, serving me Mrs. Grass soup and popsicles. But it didn't stop there. She continued to stay with me all night. She wouldn't leave my side until I was better. When I was little, I always liked being the center of attention, more specifically the center of my mom's attention. I remember having family movie night in my parents' bedroom every weekend. After the movie ended, I made my mom sit in bed while I put on a concert for her. My dad and brother evacuated the room, knowing the headache that was about to transpire, but she stayed to watch. She knew it made me happy, and so she did it without ever complaining. She does all these selfless acts with a smile on her face, because knowing that her family is happy brings her pure happiness. She has showed me what it truly means to put others' needs before your own. Faithful. Growing up, God was a huge part of my mom's life. Before her dad met her mom, he was thinking about pursuing priesthood. Even though he didn't follow down this path, he put God at the center of his life as well as his family's. My mom and her siblings would go to church every Sunday and even play church where my mom's brothers were the priests, my aunt was the bishop, and everyone else made up the congregation. My mom took her beliefs and values and instilled them into my own home. Every night, my parents would put my brother and I to bed, and we would say our nighttime prayer. To this day, she still reminds me to say my prayers before I go to bed. She has given me the opportunity to attend Catholic school my whole life, and every Sunday, she makes sure my family and I attend Mass. My mom is not a saint, even though my brother and I tease her and tell her she is, but she inspires me to live my life in a faith-based way just like her. She has taught me that we are here to love, know, and to serve God. I wasn't going to read a poem, but when I came across this one, there was no going back. This poem is called My Heart. She's always been there for me. Just talking to her can make me happy. She tells me of the hard times she's been through and hopes that I won't go through them too. She's an independent woman of stature and grace. She has beautiful eyes and a lovely face. An audacious strength from deep inside. In her, I know I can confide. She's my guardian angel who will always be a very special part of me. She takes pride in caring for her kin. She gives us hope and things to believe in. If I didn't have her there for me, I wouldn't be the woman I turned out to be. Mom, if there were a billion ways to express my gratitude and love, it still wouldn't be enough. I'm so proud to call you my mom. For all the times that I forgot to say thank you, for all the special little things you do, for raising me the way you did, I just want to say thank you. There's a saying, like mother, like daughter, and I hope this holds true for me because I would be extremely lucky if I'm anything like you. I love you so much.